What's good? What it do? You already know who it is. It's Mr. UKNOOo TV up in this mug. You heard me? Now check this out, right? Check this out, right? Y'all already know I gotta do this. You know, it should come natural to y'all to know I gotta thank my subscribers and all my new subscribers. You know what I mean? For rocking with your boy, UKNOOo TV. You know, I appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? Salute to y'all. And for those that's not subscribed, man, I appreciate y'all for liking the videos, man, for leaving y'all feedbacks in the comment section, you know what I mean, and for sharing the videos. I appreciate and salute y'all too. You know this, man. Now, for today's topic, we got Prince. R.I.P. Rest in peace to the late, great Prince. You know what I mean? Prince. Now, Prince exposes the truth about the music industry, man. He exposes the truth about him. We know this. Some of you don't. Some of you still in the clouds like, where do I go? Where do I go? We know this. Before I get into that, you know damn well I gotta get into this right here, right? You already know. It's UKNOOo.
I ride around with the pistol on the side. I blow it down, put the power to the sky. We coming through, you niggas. What it do? You know it's homicide.
Spitting stupid, reckless thoughts got me feeling hectic. That's life for your ass. Grow up fast, learn the ways in these streets. Envy's always lurking. Devil's out, weak soul searching.
Yes, sir. Now I'm back like Cook. You know? Now, but for real, man. Yeah, I mean, Prince was the ones that was always speaking out also. I mean, Prince had a lot of concerns that, I mean, the artists should be getting paid more. You know what I mean? Instead of cents and, I mean, from their music. They should be getting paid more. Yeah, I mean, but they was not paying them more because they seen the bigger dollar with these artists and they was gonna make way more money off these artists. So that's what they did. They made millions and billions and trillions of dollars from these artists. Now, Prince knew what was up. He went and got his own, he did his own thing, had the right to his own masters and all that. So Prince was good. Like, he wasn't with the bull. You know what I mean? He wasn't with the bull, but, you know what I mean? But still, without that major label backing you, you know what I mean, giving you that boost at first, to go indie at around those times, to go indie later, you know what I mean, was good because you needed the labels had it was fronting you money. They was doing the promotion. You know what I mean? There was the radio shows and everything else. They was doing all the promotional and details and because if you're doing it yourself, that is hard work. Yeah, I mean, it's very hard work and it gets stressful. And not even if you go to radio stations, they're not going to play your joint because you're not mainstream artists. You know what I mean? So that's where the major labels come in at because they able to do all that. Now, once you exceed your contract and you go indie from there, you know what I mean? You already got all those connections. You know what I'm saying? So you be better off as an independent label after you got that boost from the major record labels. But then there's some people, but that's back in those days, back in that time, you know what I mean? You needed those major record deals, record labels in order to get out there. Nowadays, you could just, everybody's indie and making money. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta put in a lot of money to make a lot of money. You know what I mean? Just don't think it's, oh, I'm gonna start rapping today and by the summer I'm gonna be hot. Don't happen like that. Certain people it did. I'm not gonna lie, certain people it did. You know what I mean? But that's gonna be for a whole nother video. But let's get into what Prince is talking about, man, because Prince always, you know what I mean, he's not one that hold his tongue, and he's not one that will always come out and be like, you know what I mean? So let's get into this.
I know you haven't always loved the internet. How are you seeing progress right now with all of that? Can you use it to your advantage?
It's a double-edged sword, you know. A lot of artists aren't getting paid full scale for their art, and the internet, because of downloading and things like that, is kind of like a black hole, and it's hard.
And that's true too. Once the internet got into play, and then people was able to download music instead of actually going out to the stores and purchasing the music themselves, purchasing the CD, or if you didn't transition the tapes yet, but I'm pretty sure at that time you had to transition the CDs from tape. You know what I mean? So there was no excuse. But once the internet kicked in, and that was it, man. People was download it. You know what I mean? They was downloading all their music. So of course, these artists are losing out. And not only was they downloading, before that, you had the street people bootlegging it. You know what I mean? Making mad copies of your CDs just so they can make their money. You know what I mean? And you can't find every bootlegger out there. You know what I mean? Say, hey, stop selling my CDs. You know what I mean? It's not going to happen. Let's get back into this.
To audit, it's hard to get accounting, and it's not that it's just about the money, but it's about justice and fairness. And when people say that they love you and they respect you, but at the same time take, 80% of your earnings, then
that's because they never loved you or respected you. If they love you and respect you, they wouldn't do that. But if they say, oh, I love you, respect you, and still do that, then they never did. That's just them feeding you bull. You know what I mean? Feeding you bull in your ear so you can, oh yeah, man, I love you, man, I love you. But I'm gonna snake this dude once I get out of here, and I'm gonna put. You know what I mean? Like, you can't trust nobody, son. Can't trust nobody.
and then expect you to fix your own communities, and they'll probably edit all of this out. But that's the sharp part of the sword, and we're at the wrong end of it right now. So eventually, with courageous people going out there and actually saying something and standing up for it, I think we'll get some balance. The music industry isn't being...
And that's what's wrong. Like, people not willing to stand up, you know what I mean, for what they know is wrong. But they know if they stand up, they got to face the backlash from the higher up and the elites. You know what I mean? So they in a tough position.
being run by musicians, so it's being run by accountants and lawyers. So the music industry isn't being run for it. I think we'll get some balance. The music industry isn't being run by musicians, so it's being run by accountants and lawyers. So I don't know if they'd know real music if they heard it. What they're looking for...
Clearly, they don't know real music if they hear it. You know what I mean? Clearly not, because they're not worried about that. They ain't worried about your music. They don't care what it sound like. Can he bring in the money, the moolah, the mugga? Can he bring in them dollar signs? If not, then nope, get him out of the way. On to the next one. For real.
is acts that are going to make the most money for them. So
Exactly.
you'll see all kinds of little gimmicks, so to speak. And ultimately, real music is just about a microphone and a spotlight. You can get over like that and bring the special effects within your body, then I think you're gonna have a lot longer career.
You may have a lot longer career, but that don't necessarily means you will have a lot longer career, because there's, as I say, you could be like now it's they putting out trash music. You know what I mean? There's no real artists out there now, like that's really sending out a message and speaking to the youth and telling them, like, you know what I'm saying, like, it's ways on you doing stuff. Do it the right way. You don't have to go the wrong way to do things. You don't have to sell drugs, and you don't have to learn from our mistakes that we made. You know what I mean? And you do better. You know what I mean? But now since we're in the 2K, you know what I mean? Everything's changed. So you don't need a label now. You know what I mean? You can go independent and be good. You know what I mean? But you gotta spend a lot of money though. That's the thing. Or if you got somebody that's one of your homies that's, you know what I mean, caking it and making that mugga to back you, then you got that. Other than that, man, you're buying tickets, you're trying to sell tickets, and you're trying to get in that venue to be a fucking, excuse my language, to be a you know what I mean, opener for somebody else. You know what I mean? It gets frustrating, trust me, I know. But y'all already know, man, it's about that time for me to slide on up out of here. So make sure y'all leave y'all feedback in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about this, you know what I mean? Make sure to like and share, and you already know what I'm going to say. It's Mr. UKNOOo TV out.